Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's me. Welcome to part 2 of the holiday installment of the Tour of Consciousness. So I told you that I would give you something that you probably are going to want to pay attention to. Oh, I said it. Yay. How does it get any better than that? And this is something called comfortable distance. Now, we have had, let's see, I don't know, I guess within the past 4 or 5 or 6 weeks or something, we came up with this awareness of this thing called comfortable distance. Now, I'm going to give you the long form of the process and then I'll run it short form. So once again, for this one, you want to make sure you've gone to theclearingstatement.com if you don't understand the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement and look it up, because this stuff can start changing some massive stuff in your life. But basically, comfortable distance is that distance we create between us, between us and our joy, between us and our future, between us and our past, and we really dynamically see it show up with us and the people in our lives. Now, this is a really good one during the holiday season. I did this one also on the Holiday Survival Telecall. And by the way, thank you all of you for all of your feedback about that. Oh, and thank all of you so much who went to Instagram and followed me there, because we got over 10,000 followers and it happened on Christmas Day. How freaking cool was that? I was so excited. So all of you who did that, thank you very much. And if you haven't, go to Instagram. We got some cool stuff over there. Anyway, oh, and follow me there, please. Yes, I asked for it. I did. I asked for it. It'd be an awesome gift. In fact, it was an awesome gift. In fact, how does it get any better than that? It's going to continue to be an awesome gift. Let me gift you this particular gift of this tool. I know my ADHD is going off big time. I apologize. Oh, and I also look like, wait, check it out. Oh, I look like, oh, there, horns. Oh my God. Got horns coming out of my head. Okay, let's change views. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, there. Okay, good. So here we go. This comfortable distance thing. Sorry. If you're still following me, thank you so much. I very much appreciate your persistence and your patience and you standing there while I jump around and do all kinds of weird stuff. Okay, hand off camera. Good, Dane. So this comfortable distancing is where what we do is we create this distance between us and others, especially those that we care about. And the way it works is this. So you have this willingness to be, let's say there's a really good friend that you have, or you're married or in a relationship with somebody, and you're willing to be closer to them than anybody else. Except what happens is if they get too close, if they let's say you have this real closeness and then they walk over the line just one step, you'll find some way to create a distance between you so you can get back to your comfortable distance. It's one of the biggest things we do to screw ourselves up. Okay, so here's the process. How many judgments, agendas, inventions, and lies are you using to create the dominance of evil, mediocrity, and corruption for the creation of comfortable distance between you? You can say between us if it's about you and somebody else, or between you and you. Are you choosing? Everything that is times a gazillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Boy, I wish I had no comfortable distance between me and my selfie stick right now. Darn. Okay, anyway, one more time. How many judgments, agendas, inventions, and lies are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared for the creation of comfortable distance between you? Are you choosing? Everything that is right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Now, that's either between you and you, or between you and this other person. Or it could be between you and your future, or between you and your joy, or between you and your sense of possibilities, or between you and your creation. Or it could be anything. Between you and money. Whoo, there's a good one. Between you and sex. Between you and a healthy body. See, it works in every area. Look, see, you can see me filming myself. Golly, the ADHD is just going crazy. I'm going to blame the holidays because I'm aware of all kinds of people just like you are. Go do Who Does This Belong To also. Okay, so one more time, and I'm going to have you think of somebody that you're close to, somebody you're in relationship with, somebody you're a really good friend with. How many jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared for the creation of comfortable distance between you? Are you choosing? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Once again, how many jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals MC squared for the creation of comfortable distance between you? Are you choosing? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Once again, how many jails are you using to create the dominance of E equals mc squared for the creation of comfortable distance between you are you choosing. Everything that is times a gazillion, we destroy and uncreate it, please. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Now, for some of you, I realize this process can seem advanced, and you're like, but I don't understand it. You actually don't have to understand it. Or you could call an Access Consciousness Facilitator or email an Access Consciousness Facilitator near you and have them explain it to you. But basically what we're undoing is the judgments, the agendas, the inventions, and the lies, which are all the stuff that sticks us. And then this E equals mc squared thing, we realize that there's kind of this equation going on for how all these things fit together to make us continuously choose mediocrity and to corrupt our very being and our receiving and our happiness and our joy. And this is about unlocking all of that. Once again, I realize it may be advanced. If you've watched this far and you've never heard of these processes, consider yourself a stalwart fellow or person, I guess. I don't know what the female of fellow is. Maybe fellow includes men and women. I'm not sure. Anyway, but having said all that, so if you listen to this process and you write it down, you can run it and run it and run it about everything in your life. And what will happen is you'll diminish that distance between you and the people you care about. And you'll finally be willing to have it. And you won't have to do that thing where when you feel like you're getting too close. Because what happens is we have this sense of closeness with somebody. It feels so friggin' good because we've wanted to be close to somebody our whole lives. And then though if it feels, we don't know what's happening, but if they step over the line, literally step over the line energetically, then we have to push them back so we maintain this comfortable distance. Once again, hope it makes sense. I think I'm done talking for now. I think I'm actually gonna go to sleep. It's late here. I'm tired. And I'm gonna diminish the comfortable distance between me and my bed right now. So on that note, once again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the tour of consciousness. And what if you truly being you are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires? If you like this video, please like it and share it with others so they can find it too. Or maybe the video before this one. Maybe that's easier if they've never heard of Access. And also, if you really like it, please subscribe so other people can find it, because that's how this world works. I adore you, beautiful people. Thank you for being the gift you are in the world. Happy 2018. The best year so far. Bye. Bye-bye.